So just about set now. And today on the hill, Randy Vasquez.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Jonathan Indy at the plate.
India.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Popped in the air, left field. Wade hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
2 down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. KC down in order. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. And that misses. 2-1. One out, base is empty. That one misses. Now 3-1.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That's a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Luis Arraez stands in. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. In the air out to center is Bell. Makes his way towards it, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jack Caglione. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Bounced up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. On to first. 1 out in the second.
The left fielder, number 8, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters stands in. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball center field. Lockridge. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The catcher, number 34.
2 out, space is empty. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
2 out, space is empty.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Gavin Sheets.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Bogarts now. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right side, hard hit. India over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And Jake has entered the K zone. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning, and now it's Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Now here is Jonathan India. That's inside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard.
Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Nice grab. And they get the out.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Royals lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Wade.
The left fielder, Tyler Wade.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Falling behind 2-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sam Long up and throwing. Clark getting cranked up as well. Tying run at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Lockridge. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, they're not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Now this is in the air down the line. Waters sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside.
That's a ball. Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Bullpen action for the Padres. Nick Pivetta getting loose out there. Hoeing also getting ready. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. And 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2's the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. Witt over to first. Machado out on the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lifted in the air, right field. Caglione sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line,
No,
and it goes just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Diego, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It wasn't
Take your
easy,
base.
but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yuki Matsui out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Brian Hoeing takes over on the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Kyle Isbell now at the plate. Isbell struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. That's out to center field. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
Now back, second base,
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game.
Ball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lockridge makes the grab. Out number 2.
the batter, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. Pickoff throw. Cronenworth dives back in. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jose Iglesias. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That just misses, and it's 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The Padres down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.